Today, I'm sharing something I get asked about all the time, and that's how do you actually make money online? Like, what does that even look like as a stay-at-home mom? In this episode, I am walking you through 5 main income streams I've built from home. I've built my first 6-figure business as a social media strategist. I've created multiple digital products, mentored over 150 women in network marketing, and I'm currently on a mission to build another multi-6-figure business as a stay-at-home mom, all with God at the very center of it. With each of these income streams, I'm going to be sharing some pros and cons, earning potential, realistic expectations, as well as how to effectively get started in each of them. So if you've been wondering what income stream is the best for you, just keep watching. Hey friend, welcome back to my channel and another episode of Build a 6-Figure Business with me as a stay-at-home mom. If we haven't met yet, hi, my name is Mandy. I'm a 36-year-old stay-at-home mama, a network marketer, a content creator, an entrepreneur with a deep love of routines, Jesus, protein coffee, and helping other mamas just like you build a business without the burnout. So the first income stream I want to chat with you about is arguably my favorite, and that is my network marketing business with Arbonne. This is what I would consider as my heart business. This is a business that encompasses a lot of things that I'm passionate about and really enjoy doing day in and day out. This wellness company is responsible for my daily supplements and beauty products that I have loved for years, well before I made this my own business. It started way back with a protein powder and now has since expanded to energy and gut supplements, skincare, makeup, and a whole new category that's coming this summer. Stay tuned for that. I'm so excited. I don't carry any inventory or ship anything or have to host awkward parties. I have done in-person parties only because I truthfully enjoy hosting, and some people just really want to try stuff in person. Totally understandable. But the majority of my sales primarily come from my online marketing efforts through social media and emails. But what makes this particular model with Arbonne so powerful is that the comp plan is volume-based and the earning can become residual. That means I get paid on repeat customers and my team volume every single month. I'm able to earn from my own sales as well as leading a team and bonuses for hitting certain qualifications. You can expect to see commission percentages starting at 15% and increasing from there within network marketing. Here are a couple of pros and cons to keep in mind. I feel like these first 2 cons are just kind of realistic expectations more than they are cons, but they're true for any business that you get started in. And the first one is requires consistency over time. Like, you have to do this business and talk about a product, talk about an opportunity over and over and over again. And it's upwards of 11 to 12 times that someone has to see something in order for them to make a purchase. So whether that's in network marketing, affiliate marketing, your own brick and mortar business, like, this is true for any business you get started. So not just particularly network marketing, but I feel like it's still important to say. It's also not a get rich quick type of setup. I know that there have been schemes like that in the past, which is really unfortunate because it's given the entire industry a bad name, which then goes into my third con, which is there's a stigma around this industry. I understand that. I know that network marketing is not for everybody. It really does require research on your part of the brand, the company, their mission, their core values, the community, the products, just everything that goes into getting involved with a network marketing company. I myself have only ever had really great experiences, which I feel very lucky and blessed to have. It makes me really sad that people have had really awful experiences because I would want them to have the good experiences that I've had. And I know a lot of people just have a vendetta against this industry. So I get it, I know, but just know that that's not my story. That's not my experience. And I'm wanting to be a part of changing that. And it can be and has been a very lucrative business opportunity for myself and could be for you too. Okay, a couple of the pros. There's low startup costs, built-in product line, branding, mentorship, and the residual income from reorders, plus the community and personal growth is really substantial and not something to just like write off. So here's how you get started with a network marketing company. You find a company you align with, their values, products, their compensation, and connect with a rep that you trust and ask questions. I personally recommend Arbonne because of the clean products and the compensation plan. You can check my business FAQ or the Discovered Arbonne call that I have linked in the description box below, or just reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you about it. Okay, let's get into income stream number 2, which is affiliate marketing. This one is super simple and great if you already share your favorite coffee order or a recent Amazon find. I share links to my favorite products from tech gadgets, fashion favorites, and household items, plus a whole bunch of other stuff. Same as network marketing, when someone purchases an item through your link, you earn a commission off of that sale. Usually those commissions are a little bit lower, 5 to 15%. I think the highest commission I've ever seen is like 20%. Or if you're selling products that are a higher ticket item, like over $100, the percentage commissions are fairly minimal. So you have to sell a lot of one item just to earn some substantial money from it. So let's say that you're selling a lipstick that's for $16 and you earn 10% on that, that's only $1.60 you're earning on that lipstick. So you need to sell a lot of those lipsticks to earn quite a bit off of that. But I will say this is perfect for anyone who's always recommending products anyway. And the best part is you can start this even with a small following. I've made affiliate sales from Instagram stories alone through this. And here's a couple of pros and cons to keep in mind. Cons, commission rates, like I said, are usually small. You need a consistent traffic to make real income, and you can't earn on repeat purchases unless they use your link again. Here are some pros with this. There's no customer service or shipping involved. Easy to get started. Many affiliate programs are free to join, and you can promote products that you're already using. Getting started is actually really easy with programs like Amazon, LTK, ShopMy, or even brand specific. You can go to your favorite brand's website, scroll all the way down to the bottom. You'll normally see like an ambassador or affiliate program you can join. You can share it in your stories, blog, YouTube description. The key is trust and consistency and constantly talking about it. The third income stream we're going to talk about is brand partnerships and UGC. As a content creator, I work with brands on paid partnerships where I create content using their product and share it with my audience. These can be Instagram posts, Reels, YouTube mentions, or even UGC, which is user-generated content, and the brand will use that content on their pages, on their website, and I don't have to post on mine. These are usually short-term and project-based, but they can pay really well depending on the brand and scope of the campaign. It's all about building trust with your audience and learning how to pitch yourself well, and if you want a video on that, let me know in the comments and I'll get right on it. Starting with some cons of UGC and brand partnerships, you need to pitch yourself and apply often. I highly recommend every single brand partnership or UGC has a contract in place because that only protects you as well as the brand, but you're the one that I care about and we want to protect you, your content, your efforts, your pay, all of that. So make sure that anytime that you go into a partnership with a brand, whether it's UGC or whatever, make sure that there is a contract in place and make sure you read all of it. It's boring, but it's necessary. Brands can also be really picky, so just be prepared for any reshoots, re-edits, and deadlines. I know, it's not ideal, but it is what it is. A couple of different pros are higher pay potential for each project. They're fun, great ways to try new products and get new products to your audience. It's a great way to monetize even if you have a small audience, if your content creation is really strong. To get started, you're gonna wanna create some kind of media kit and start pitching. I really love platforms like Aspire IQ, Brand Snob, and Coley. You actually don't need a huge following. Micro influencers are super in demand, so go get them. This one's great for moms who love the filming and editing process and have a creative eye. The fourth income stream I recommend is digital products. This is one of my favorite income streams because it's very passive, but it's also very scalable. A couple of digital products I've created are free downloads. I've also created quite a few courses, one of them being the Everyday Influencer to help other moms monetize Instagram, content planners, templates, emails, like there's so many options with digital products. These are products that you can build one time and earn on them over and over again while you're at the park or even asleep. If you have a skill, a process, or a solution to a common problem, you can turn that into a digital product. A couple of cons with digital products: it takes time to create upfront. You need strong marketing to convert, and you'll need to learn platforms like Canva, Etsy, Stan, wherever you're gonna wanna host your digital products. Some pros: high profit margins. They're scalable with the right systems and processes, and it builds credibility to your brand. How to get started is actually really simple. Start with what your audience is always asking you about. Package your knowledge into something super simple and solve a problem. My course, The Everyday Influencer, was born exactly like this when I was constantly asked, how do I grow and sell on Insta? Thus, The Everyday Influencer was born. And the final income stream that I have for you, physical products. Speaking of, this is actually a prototype. I don't know if this is gonna be the final one, but she's a cutie. Not many people actually know this, but my very first business venture was selling t-shirts and sweatshirts of my own design on Etsy. There's a really great option to do drop shipping where you do the design, it's loaded onto a website like Printful or Printify. I actually think they've merged since then, but you can upload your design to a whole bunch of different products, whether it's apparel, it's mugs, coasters, backpacks, hats, like the catalog is really big. And then you can link it to something like Shopify or Etsy. When somebody orders off of Etsy, it signals a transaction over to Printful, Printify. I think they're the same. I actually don't know what the name is now, but I still have mine going, so I should probably know what that is. But it signals for that order to be placed on Printify. It puts the order into process, so I literally don't have to do anything. Everything is automated. I just make sure that the order from Etsy matches the order from Printify, just as like a double check to make sure everything is right and correct. And then that's it. I don't hold any product. I don't hold any inventory. I'm not doing any shipping. The only bummer with that is I don't have control over shipping. So it just arrives in kind of a plain white package, which isn't the end of the world, but it's always fun when your package arrives and it looks cute and there's a card inside or like a follow me, like thank you for your order. But just know that that all costs money to put together and then send. So think about that when you're starting to create your own physical product. So a couple of cons to think about: inventory, shipping, and returns. There's more logistics with that. lower margins unless you scale, and it still requires really great marketing to sell. Some pros, it's great for brand loyalty and visibility. It feels more personal, a little bit more real. It can be lower to start with things like drop shipping, like Printful, which is what I recommend when getting started because it's very low risk. I would start with something small like a coffee mug or maybe a t-shirt. This is an income stream that's probably the most time consuming, but if you set it up the right way at the start, the potential to earn more can happen faster. Okay, if you're thinking which income stream is right for me, start with the one that excites you the most. For me, that's network marketing and digital products. Because they compound over time, they let me build community and give me flexibility while I raise my little. That's why they are at the top of my list. I obviously do not recommend doing all 5, like that would be crazy. Just start with one and stay consistent. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. I do upload videos every single week to this series of how to build a 6-figure business as a stay-at-home mom. I share videos of behind the scenes, daily vlogs to show you what a real look behind the scenes of a stay-at-home mom building a business actually looks like. I'm walking you through different things that I'm trying, strategies. I'm not gatekeeping a single thing. Sometimes it's a daily vlog. Sometimes it's a little bit more focused sit-down conversation like this where I'm just sharing information to help you along in this journey as well. All right, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out my other videos in this series, and I will see you in the next one. Mwah!